Hi everyone, what are you expecting today? Because whatever you expect, that's exactly what you're going to receive. Today, I want to talk to you about persistence, and what does persistence look like? It's Friday. No, it's not Friday actually. I don't know why I said that. I think I picked up someone's thoughts right now. I'll let you know later if somebody comes into my reality and says something about Friday. But I'm thinking about something right now. All right, so it's Wednesday, and let's say by Sunday you need to come up with $10,000. What are you going to do about it? Well, you cannot be a hearer of the word. You cannot hear, you cannot look at your bank account, or you cannot look at what you want to do with it and say, well, I guess I need it. I don't know. Hopefully I'll get it. No. You've got to work. You've got to put in the work. What's the work? It's persistence. If it's Tuesday or Wednesday today, and you say Sunday, you want to make sure that on Sunday you're going to have the money. We all have an inner critic within us, a judging self. When you go to court, the judge judges you. You are your own judge. Your inner critic is your own judge. So you're thinking about the law now. I want you to think about the law. In my program, in step number 5 is Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving or gratitude is being thankful for what it is about to come, or what it is you're about to receive. But it's not just saying thank you. It's praising or welcoming that manifestation in. Now, one of the affirmations that you can say from Wednesday to Sunday is, of course it's coming. Of course it's coming. No matter what you say, when the inner critic comes to judge you, and you have to talk back, you have to know the law. So when you say, of course it's coming, that inner critic says, oh yeah, what makes you think so? What do you got to stand on? You have to know the law. You've got to stand on law. You don't manifest because you're cute. You don't attract because you're cute. You manifest because of the law. When money comes, it does not come by hard work and honesty alone. It comes because of a definite demand. You know exactly what you want and what you need it for. You demand it, you claim it, and you stand on it, and you work at it, you earn it, and because of definite laws or principles. We don't manifest because we're cute. It's not given to us because we come from a wealthy or a poor family. And so the inner critic, the judgmental self, understand that when it says you don't have the money, that's the judge. And you've got to know your law. If you're the accuser, you've got to know the law and tell the judge the law. You've got to know your law to set yourself free. And you say, of course it's coming. Oh yeah, what makes you think so? You don't even have the money. You're not that cute. You're not that smart. You're not that big. You're not that small. You don't drive this. You don't live there. You don't say enough. You're not skilled enough. You're not mastered enough. You say, excuse me. Of course it's coming. And here's why it's coming. Here's why it's coming. Because in step number 3, I stepped in my awareness and I looked at my creation, what I've just done. And I said, wow, look, Luminita, you are there. Where that $10,000 is going to put me. The reason for me calling it into my universe. Oh yeah? Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see myself there. The you and the I agree. Your awareness with the I am here, we're looking at the same picture and we agree. When two agree, it will be done. Oh, what makes you think it's coming? The law said so. What law? Well, when two agree, it shall be done. Oh yeah, who's that? My awareness, the God self. Oh, okay, well, God never lies. No, God never lies. You cannot mock God. I am not going to go against God. I'm not going to go against my creation because the God self, the awareness in me, witnessed it. We both created it. I was there. I have been a witness of it. Oh yeah, but you don't have the money. It doesn't matter. I know I don't have it. Not now, not yet, but I know it's coming. And you've got to know the law. You might think of the law of attraction and you might say, well, I created it, I'm going to manifest it. What do you do when the judgmental self, the inner critic, rises against you? Who is that? Your bank account now, your circumstances, your skills that you don't have enough, you think you don't have enough at the end of your business card. You don't come from a good family. You don't write the card that you should be writing. You know, that all of that does not matter. It's the energy behind the manifestation that is going to cause the manifestation to happen. It's the energy. And it has to be an energy of demand at this point. You believe the law, you stand on the law, and you demand it. You're operating by law, not cutesiness. And so if you have to stand up from Wednesday until Sunday and say, excuse me, sir, it's coming, and let me tell you why. Of course it's coming, of course it's coming. Then maybe you feel love one day. Maybe sometimes you have to stand up against that inner critic. Whatever you feel, it doesn't matter. You just keep on connecting yourself with that image. You stand on the law and you say, according to the law, I know it's coming. I know it's coming. What you're doing, you're looking at that agreement. That's where your eyes need to go. I've agreed, I've agreed, I've agreed. The awareness, the higher self, the God self has been a witness to it. The universe has been a witness to it. And let me put it in this perspective. How is the money going to come? If you have a business, you're selling a product or a service, that's where it's going to come most likely from. Why? A client, listen to me, that client that is about to walk into your life is that awareness that you have seen in your imaginal act. All of a sudden, somebody, if you're selling through brick and mortar or you're selling online, is going to become aware of you, of your product and services. All of a sudden, they're going, wow, that's interesting. And guess what happens? They become aware. They hear what you have to say, what you're selling, and you know what they're going to do? They're going to agree with you. Because if your higher awareness agreed, and you agreed with the higher awareness, it's done. Which means expect someone to agree with what you're selling. Because that higher awareness could be anybody. You're playing your awareness in your imaginal act. You're playing, what you're saying is, I'm calling in that actor. There was the awareness in this imaginal act. I don't know who this person is, but they have been aware there because they looked at the same thing. Where? Me being in that coaching program, me being in the car. Now, your client might not say, oh, I'm going to give you this money so you can buy your car. No, no, no. They're going to agree with what you sell. It's as if to say, here's the money for the car. Here's the money for the program. Here's the money for your trip. Here's the money for your loan. Here's the money for your car payment or your house payment. You know what the purpose of that money is, but what they're going to agree with is your product and service. So each time from Wednesday until Sunday, you need to go back to that agreement. Because when you focus on that agreement, that's the attraction. What you're saying is, awareness, whoever you are, where are you? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm calling you, I'm calling you, I'm calling you, I'm demanding you, I'm demanding you. I demand you to come now. Like it's about to be Sunday. I'm demanding that you come. It's the agreement. When two agree, it will be done. It is done. Stand on that law. And see if that's not going to come to pass. Now, how do I know this? My daughter was 7, 8 years old and she had stomach pain for a couple of days. We took her to the doctor and the doctor said, it looks like she's got something in her stomach. That's not food. We don't know what it is. Why don't you give her a couple of days? I was a naive young mother because I should have said, well, listen, she's been crying for about a week or so. And no, let's figure this out. But I said, okay, no problem. I don't know what day it was, but it was towards the beginning of the weekend, the week. I was going to church at the time, and I knew that when you go to church and you're anointed with oil, you get your healing. I knew that was something that had to happen, and I'm going to receive the healing of my daughter. I believed in that. I believed that was the time, the place, and everything. So it's Tuesday and I hear my daughter crying and I would talk to her energetically, which I did not know at the time, but what I would say was, I'm sweeping the floor in the hallway. I would say, oh honey, just a little bit longer. Sunday, it's just Wednesday, I would do the same. Thursday, I would do the same. Friday, I would do the same. What was I doing? I did not allow the circumstances, even though my heart was breaking, but I could not allow my heart to be broken. I did not want to fall victim in there with her. See, if you go and help someone, you might fall victim if you don't know how to protect yourself. If you don't know how to hold on to this vision, you're going to fall victim to your own inner critic or your judgmental self. So you've got to know how to hold yourself and close the door to that. Even though it stares you in the face and it's crying and it's screaming at you. You know what? No, no, no. So what did I do? I would talk to her, and it's as if I was soothing, affirming, and telling myself and focusing on the vision of her being healed. So Sunday comes, the preacher anoints me with oil, and she's healed, because the next day we go to the doctor and he said, what happened? Because she doesn't have that anymore. Well, of course I didn't tell him what happened. So yeah, okay, she's healed. She never cried of stomach pain. Now, what happened? I did not, in my mind, I created an imaginal act where me and my preacher were going to agree that she was going to be healed. I picked out the man. I picked out the scene. I picked out the place. Why? Because that's what I believed. That's what I was told over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I believed that. When you go from Wednesday to Sunday, you have to believe that by Sunday you're going to have the money to pay your car, your house, your mortgage, whatever it is. You have to believe that something has to happen, that a client or a sale has to come through. And when you have that belief that it's going to happen, it will happen. But you believe in this agreement. You believe in this law when two agree. At the time, I was not aware that what I was doing all the while was me and the preacher agreeing. Like, I know the preacher. I know the preacher. When he's going to pray, you're going to be healed. When he's going to pray, you're going to be healed. But I had my belief in it, and the preacher had believed in it too. And so it was both our belief. You see, I attracted the preacher's faith. My faith reflected in his faith. We both had faith. We both agreed to the same healing of my daughter. Now, there was something supernatural that happened that day. I don't necessarily like to share it, but there was something that supernaturally happened within me. It was a supernatural experience that people came gathering and they said, we've never seen anything like it. Okay, there was a manifestation of power, and they just were like, wow, that was so powerful. We've never seen anything like it. And so I built in so much belief. But what I did not know then, and I know now, is that energetically I was connecting with that person. I knew who they were. I knew their face. I knew their image. Right now, when you create an imaginal act of you being with the $10,000, or you haven't paid the car off or the house, or you pay for your coaching program, what you're saying is, I am in there. I am in there. Look, you are there. Look, you are there. That awareness was the preacher, and it was me agreeing on the same thing, that my daughter was going to be healed. Your awareness could be anyone, and you agreeing with that awareness, it's going to draw them into your life. That's the law of demand. And so through persistence, you're demanding. And money, when it comes, it doesn't come by hard work and honesty alone. What you do in the physical, strategizing. It comes by the law of demand. So it comes by a definite demand. It's definite. I want it. It's not less or more. I need it by this date. And by applied definite laws, certain laws. The law of agreement is the law of attraction. When two agree, when two come together, when two agree, they're looking at the same thing and they say, it's white? Yeah, it is white. It's blue? Yeah, it is blue. They're agreeing. That's the attraction. And so somehow, somewhere between now and Sunday, you're going to have the money. So every day you can say, of course it's coming. See the agreement, see the agreement, see the agreement. That's it. Stand on the agreement. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of you. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell button. I just realized that for 5 minutes, I've been saying the same thing over and over and over again. But you know what they say, if you listen 7 times to something, you're actually going to get something out of it. So I hope you got your slice of bread out of here. I hope it brings you life, because my words are meant to give you life, are meant to raise your dead body back to life. So I intend that you received your slice of bread, that you feel fed, that you have energy now, that you feel a rise in your vibration and in your energy and your frequency, and you go at manifesting with everything you've got in you. All right, you've got the lot to back you up. Okay, thank you so much for being here. If you want to be coached by me, I come live in the Facebook private group community, Manifest Without Money, for 1 hour a week. That is where you interact live with me. To get there, you have to enter into the program Manifest Without Money. It's a monthly membership for a few months, and every day you have homework to do. But this keeps you accountable or responsible because we're changing paradigms. We're working on the 4 areas of life: identity, money, relationships, and health. I love to treat a person holistically, in the sense that integrative mindset. We're looking at every aspect of your life. I don't like to manifest sporadic things. I like to look at the whole being of a whole person. So if that tags at your heart, make the decision, because all you need to do to change your life is to make a decision. You're one decision away. And here's what I want to leave you with. If it's above you, it's right in front of you. If you've been thinking about changing your life in any area of these 4 subjects, if you've ever been thinking about changing anything in any of these 4 areas, and what you've been thinking about, it's right here in front of you. This is how it works. You don't need more time, you don't need more space, you don't need money. It's only $53 a month, and you go out once a month with your partner, but you're going to get more out of this program. I guarantee you. All right? So I'll see you very soon. Bye now.